Hey, I'm pretty sure the microphone in my headset should be working this time. I think I tried to use it last time or some other time before, and it didn't work. So hopefully it's working this time. I am back at home. And the preview image I'm getting here is still like 20 seconds behind what I'm actually doing, and it's like watching a really bad slideshow. But I'm gonna have faith in that this is actually working, so I'm just gonna keep going. Um, I could give a couple of updates, but the fact that I'm home is about all that's really new. Um, so I was actually trying to think about like what I could talk about because I wanted to actually get like some general topic out, and then I thought, well, there's an interesting topic by itself, being like scatterbrained or like writer's block for just thinking, anything. I mean, writer's block is usually for like when you sort of your inspiration dies or something like that. Uh, that's kind of like where I am with this and things like this. Uh, I'll have ideas when I'm not doing this kind of thing, and I'm like, oh, I can talk about that. Usually it'll just be really underdeveloped ideas. Something will just hit me. I was like, I could talk about that. When I say though that I can talk about it, it's usually just I'll say a thing or two, and that's it. So, but yeah, like the whole scatterbrain thing. I didn't really have a problem at all with this over the summer, and I really think that's just because I just had a lot more free time over the summer, and school started. I just finished up my second week. I mean, I have nothing to complain about really, but I'm just used to being able to generate stuff like this. Goodness, and I'm not really tired actually. It's just that I'm kind of hitting a crash from some caffeine overload. I've been Oh, actually, it's caffeine free. Except the tea. I've been mixing green tea with the ginger ale. Some like really off-brand ginger ale. Like it's literally just like ginger ale, whatever. And some Arizona green tea. So it's not even really green tea. I mean, not the green tea I'd like. I'd like green tea like actual tea leaves that I'll have to do myself and mix that with like maybe actual ginger ale. But that's all I have to do for now. So, anyways, yeah, I'm not really tired. I'm just kind of hitting a crash from that. So I've been trying to keep a steady supply of it in my system. It is Friday, and what was? Oh yeah, scatterbrain. Wow. See, look, it's happening already. Uh, yeah, this whole like stuff being up in my head now and me being busy, like I can't focus right now. Even now, my downtime is usually when all the thoughts just sort of mash together. And see, I was trying to talk about being a scatterbrain, and all of a sudden I'm just like, crash, ginger ale, tea. Then all of a sudden I had to come back. I was like, oh yeah, I was talking about scatterbrains. Um, but yeah, uh, it just kind of comes to me as like kind of like an inspiration thing. Like when my thoughts just sort of race and do their own thing, I'll use that as sort of a fuel to. This thing isn't looking at me, is it? I don't know. I can't. Like the preview isn't helping me at all. I guess I'm trying to look at where the lens is, but I'm usually wrong. Whatever. Uh, uh, what? What? Stuff going on, yes, and making it confusing for me and hard to focus. Uh, except for when it's like assignments for school, because then it's all right there. Like it's there, so I don't lose track of stuff. I mean, I'll look out the window, or I'll hear someone talk, see someone walk by, my phone will go off, whatever, and yeah, not being able to focus and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on like right now as I'm talking about it, which is really funny. To me, it's funny because it's like this is about as close to I get as to being like not sober. Um, I don't have caffeine much. I used to have it all the time, but since I've been off of it for a long time, I say off of it like I'm like smoking or something, but like I just haven't had anything really caffeinated in a long time. So then when I do have something like this, it my body's just like, whoa, like it forgets how to handle it. So then it's like picks me up and then it just drops me. So I'm having like burps now too. And I'm waiting for. Oh jeez, I'm waiting for this check to come in from the school for like $800 and something, because they love me enough to pay me to go to their school. That's not the case, but no, like my financial aid like spilled over and gave the college too much money, so the college is giving me the difference. And I was like, okay. And I'm actually gonna start like saving now. Before I was like, oh good, this will be for food. This will be for. I mean, I'll probably still use some for food because I need to eat. But it happened again. Wow. This is what happens when I'm tired. Like when I'm tired, or when I'm like not focusing on something, I get like I can't keep track of stuff like this. And it's usually never this bad. I don't know why. I think it's like between being home, actually having stuff like going on in my head. I actually just kind of gave up on some homework that I was doing. I'm probably gonna finish that up before I go to bed, and then everything else. The being home, the ginger ale tea, the oh man, look at this. My grandma, she got me this for my birthday. And the thing is, I thought this was hilarious at first because she's a Catholic, she believes in God and she's really for that kind of stuff, and that's totally cool. I don't object to her or anything. So when she got me this, I couldn't help but think she must have gotten it without knowing what it was, like what it really was. And so I had to call her up, and explaining this to her was really funny. But yeah, she totally got me. Now, for anyone who doesn't know who L. Ron Hubbard is, or what Dianetics is, like look at that. Jesus, look at that. She got me like all of it. Now, if you don't know what Dianetics is, or who L. Ron Hubbard is, it's basically, and I think everybody has at least heard about Scientology. That's what that is. Dianetics is, like the teachings of Scientology and whatever. L. Ron Hubbard's the guy who founded it. And, yeah, so she totally just bought me the Scientology church. Like, it's all like, there's no way she could have bought this knowing. So the thing is, like, I could understand. Like, she explained it all, and I totally understood. Like, on the front here, it's like Dianetics, the modern science of mental health. Like, L. Ron Hubbard's this self-proclaimed prophet of mental health. But, yeah. So she probably saw that, and she's like, oh, well, Ricky's into the mental health stuff and whatever, all that, and and it's the thought that counts. I love her, and for thinking of me like that and stuff. But yeah, I just thought it was really funny. So she's gonna like take it back or something. I was totally talking about something else before I jumped on that, didn't I? Like my eyes saw the blue bag, and I was like, that was really funny. I have to talk about that. So yeah, my little bag of Scientology. And if you didn't notice, the DVDs are still like wrapped in plastic or whatever. Ugh. So I haven't touched them yet, like without the plastic in the way, because I believe in protection from that stuff. And it's already like 9-something minutes, jeez. I like how this video didn't go anywhere, and yet it went kind of everywhere around me. So, if you were looking for something constructive in this one, which I hope you weren't, because that would be a big letdown, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's this one, I guess. And I'll try to be more just awake, focused, and, I'm going to try to get, like, a guest speaker or something, like one of my friends or something, to come in and do the next one with me, because I think that'd be really cool. We'll have, like, a conversation or something, so, see ya.